All right, now, I was thinking in this car, what video should I make? And I was like, yo, let's fucking talk about Gundam Age. Because I've talked about Seed, I've talked about Destiny. Now, I have not finished Try yet, so I will not talk about that till I finish that. But what I did finish recently was I'm talking forward. Hold on, let me rewind. I was watching Gundam Age, and I wanted to watch it or finally finish it, because I started it in like 2011 when it was airing, and I stopped right after the second arc. It must have been my instinct, as a man who's been through some pretty shitty anime. Something must have told me, Mecha Slash, you don't want to cross that threshold. There's something about this shit that may not be pertinent to your tastes. But, since Super Robot Wars BX had Age in it, and they said Age 3 was the only prominent part in it, I pretty much had no choice, because if anybody who knows me knows that if there's a show in Super Robot Wars, there's a good chance I'm going to watch it. As much as I would despise it if Valvrave was in Super Robot Wars, I'd have no choice but to watch that too. But, thankfully, that dreaded day has not come. But I don't feel all that confident, because ever since Idols made it into Super Robot Wars, I just don't feel safe anymore, and I feel so violated. But anyway, I watched Gundam Age because of this fact. Now, I stopped around part 2. Let me say, I thought part 1 and part 2 were pretty decent. I really enjoyed those. If I like Flint and Asamu's characters, sort of. I mean, they're not too bad. And, the whole super pilot thing from part 2 was pretty badass. I mean, and then you got that whole scene where Flit rams into the fucking wall with that one armor he had, the one with the fist. You know what I'm talking about. That was pretty cool. There was like a bunch of cool scenes in Age. I really like the early parts, The mecha designs are pretty decent. I personally like Age 2, which is another reason why I don't really like part 3 that much, because I really don't like Black Hound. I mean, I know a lot of Crossbone boys like it. I mean, that's cool for you, but I think it looks like fucking dog shit. I mean, even the animation sucked, but there was one cool thing that it did do. And it did do later down the line that we will be talking about for sure, because that's probably the most important part of this reaction/rage video/review. Rage review. Let's see here. Now, initially, I started out Age 3 knowing that, it was supposed to be bad. Everybody told me Mecha Slash, this shit sucks, man. Don't even bother watching it. But, the optimistic trooper I am, I was like, you know what, man, I could probably enjoy this for the few things that it has. I mean, Age 3 looks pretty cool. I mean, sort of double Zeta-ish. I can get with that, Maybe I can enjoy myself. And, the first few episodes weren't too bad. I mean, there were a few things, like that whole Wendy girl. I don't know what her existence was even for, outside of the fact that I guess Kyo needed to reproduce at some point. But considering the fact that this is where the show fucking ends, thank God, there's really no reason for a character like that, and she's probably like the most irrelevant one, and that's saying a lot, because the first one was really fucking irrelevant. She lost to a girl who was named after a fucking bodily function. I mean, and that bitch opens up a can of worms too, but hold on, Mecha Slash, you gotta be organized. You can't just jump back and forth. You gotta open up your ideas properly. And so, that one soldier bitch dying was pretty corny. I mean, I didn't really care about that. But, the show was still serviceable. In fact, the show was still it wasn't as good as part 2 or part 1. But, for a time, it was like, on a steady decline where it wasn't too fast. It was just like, kind of pettering down here, but it didn't really go until the fucking sick nigs showed up. That's what I call those kids, the sick nigs. When they finally showed their faces, the show took a plummet. It fucking died the instant that Kyo was kidnapped by the vegan nerds so that he could learn about them. Oh my God. I fucking hate that shit so much that my phone starts playing music. I guess I activated it with my rage. But oh my god, it was so unnecessary. And you find out that the villain had a son who looked just like Kyo. And you know, it was just so great. You know, you remind me of my son Naruto. That's what I thought when I was watching that shit. I was like, oh god, and as my son Kyo, I want you to not fight against me anymore. Some random bullshit. I don't even remember that that whole character arc was for. It doesn't mean anything. Just like Sahart's character arc doesn't mean anything. He spends all his time starting to develop feelings about the shittiest plan in the world. Oh my god! The East Ezelcunt. We'll call him Ezelcunt. I don't know how to fucking say his name, so I'll call him Ezelcunt. Ezelcunt's great plan. What the fuck was it anyway? I swear it must have been so stupid I deleted it from my memory. Oh, right. You know, because everybody who lives in that fucking space colony has fucking space AIDS because they live next to a fucking reactor or something that they could actually move the planet from, but for some godforsaken reason, it never happens. It's never brought up. It's just like, oh, we're stuck here and we're gonna die. Oh, no. And, Ezelcunt's plan, what was it? It was like, yeah, he was not going to save anybody on that planet. He was going to do some shit where he had some people procreate, and there would be some sort of fucking intervention that would make it so that only the best people would procreate. And he says, and that's how we'll stop war forever. I thought Wing was fucking retarded with that. Oh, we blow up all of our mobile suits. Somehow, the fucking human desire for war will just disappear into thin air. I thought that was some bullshit, but that's this fucking Destiny plan on PCP bullshit. Sure as hell isn't gonna stop war. And then, you know, once Zahart hears this fucking news, he's like, oh man, I gotta fucking go ham with this motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck? I swear, this guy's my boy. I'm gonna fucking go all the way. I'll follow you back to hell and back, Ezelcunt. And so, all right. I guess I didn't really do a good job explaining this, but I mean, if you're fucking watching this video, you've seen Age. So the part with Asemu being a fucking space pirate, leaving his son to be raised by his fucking super Hitler dad, who fucking just wants to kill all Vegans, kill all Vegans, kill all Vegans, which actually probably made him the best character for a time. But before we get into that, we'll talk about why. I don't even remember. Was it ever really made clear why Asemu became a pirate and left? He was like some bullshit. I know he fought some fucking Zoid in space. Oh my god. And somehow he almost got killed and didn't die. And then, oh man, what the fuck? What's the point of that? What the hell are you doing? You just had to become some beast pirate. I mean, and he's not even, the thing is, it doesn't even make that show good. You know, if you're going to put in pirates and give it a sort of a Crossbone vibe, you would think that it would increase the quality of the fucking show. But it doesn't. It just makes it worse. And I swear to God, that green-haired bitch, whose name I don't know. She's all right in that BX if I can unlock her. I think you have to unlock that bitch because I know she dies in the fucking show. She's not too bad at the game. I'll deal with her there. I'll make her an assist to somebody shitty, I suppose. But this green-haired bitch, this fucking Rosamia on crack, we had another fucking thing with her just being... Oh, she's just got this sad past where her husband died and you really don't give a shit, but we're going to waste an entire episode on it because that's what we do here at Gundam Age. We give characters backgrounds and we kill them the next episode and then you feel like you wasted your time because, hey, you did. Oh my god, and she just dies. She ends up dying. Oh, and at this point, Kyo has his new Gundam FX, which makes the Strike Freedom look like the most godliest, manliest mech. It makes the Strike Freedom look like Shin Getter or something. This thing's so gay. It has Kyo use his X-Rounder powers to, like, throw a bunch of pretty daggers everywhere where he can cut up people and they don't die because... he doesn't want to kill anymore because ever since he met the sick niggas, he feels guilty about killing the Vegans, and if only I saved them, if only I could have done something for them, even though they're fucking, he's Ezel cunt just should have moved to the fucking space colony, but hey, I guess it's better than trying to take Earth or something, whatever. Oh my god, like, Age Part 3 has so many problems, it really just brings down the overall quality of the show. Like, when people were saying it's worse than Destiny, I didn't believe that, and I don't know if I still don't really believe it, but I can understand it. I mean, with as bad as this part is, like, there's a fucking scene where motherfucker Zayhart fucking is like, alright, my underage waifu, I'm going to, use you as a sacrifice to, to blow up all 3 of the Gundams since they're over in that part of space or something, and somehow you're going to bait them there, and you're going to be the sacrifice. I'm going to have to do it. I'm sorry. And she's like, oh, Zayhart, I'm just so happy to serve you in the end. And I'm sitting here like, what a bunch of useless fucking characters. What do they do for this franchise at all? Like, why should I even care about these two? But the motherfucker, Zayhart, probably cares as little as I do, because the next thing he did was blow up a fucking ship with no Gundams in it. But you know what he did do? He shot his waifu down, and that was another wasted character that was there for no reason, basically just to die for dramatic effect that does nothing for the show at all. I mean, holy shit. Not to mention, Zayhart probably has the biggest failure in all of Gundam. The guy fails to kill one mobile suit, and he eradicates his waifu from the fucking face of the universe. And the next thing he does is he's now standing there dumbfounded. I failed! And there's all the ghosts, all the fallen comrades come back from hell or wherever the fuck ghosts go in Age. I mean, damn, watching the show is like being in hell, but anyway, the motherfucker just like sits there listening and getting berated by his fucking fallen comrades. You suck, man. Man, you fucking failed. You're shit. It was like the actual people watching the show got to shit on Zayhart for a bit, and he loses it, and he goes out in his fucking mobile suit and gets dumpstered by Asemu in fucking 2 minutes. I hate this show, man. I mean, it was not even worth watching it. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just stayed the course. I just should have watched the OVAs or some shit, but you know. Oh, and let's not forget Flit changing his mind because the ghost of Urine says so. I'm gonna kill these Vegan scumbags, I'm gonna do it, Keel, get out of the way. Old man rage, they killed my waifu. And then, you know, she comes back from the dead. She's like, don't kill them. And he's like, okay. I'm sorry, guys. And he doesn't fire their nuke. Look, man, I mean, I think if I even think of any other faults with this show, I'm just going to lose my mind. So I'm just going to end the video right now. Gundam Age sucked. I wish I never watched it. I'll share some more experiences of anime I've been watching in my absence, but I don't know if it'll make me as mad as Age did. I mean, it's probably the worst thing I've seen all year. Batman v Superman and Gundam Age 3, Part 3, are the worst things I've seen in 2016. And I hope you enjoyed seeing me break down over a children's cartoon show.